know, brunch? I thought about ordering for pizza, but who wants to be disturbed at a time like this? Come.
Forgive me for bringing this up, but don't you have a job to go to?
You, my dear, are my job today.
Then just what Detective Jones were you investigating a short while ago?
A crime of passion. Tough case. I may be on it all day.
You really don't have to go to headquarters?
No, I tried it in a couple days. We'll make it a weekend down the road.
It's worth it.
I want today to be special. For you.
It's been great so far.
So much for privacy, huh?
Should we answer it?
Yeah.
Oh, Frisco.
Yeah.
Maybe you should let me answer it. You don't want to be seen like that. That's really not dress for company.
Oh, my socks.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Oh, it's great to be back. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness, maybe I should come back later.
No, we were just relaxing. Come on in, come on in.
How are Tony and BJ?
Oh, they're doing just fine. Sam's mother's looking after the house. Tony really doesn't know what he's going to do about the baby yet, but we have to find someone for her.
Oh, well, I don't imagine he'll have any trouble finding help.
I hope not.
Felicia, I was just wondering if you and Frisco had heard about Jake's decision to defend Corey Blythe.
Hey, landlady, how's it going?
Better, now that you two are home.
Where's Jake?
Out of town early this morning.
Oh. Business?
I certainly hope so.
That was a big case was here in Port Charles.
You heard.
Well, bad news travels fast.
I haven't even talked to Jake since he made his decision. Camille's the one who told me that he decided to defend Corey.
Well, maybe he split because he didn't want to deal with me or Tony.
No. Jake always takes responsibility for his actions, whether it's convenient or not.
Well, this one's going down rather hard.
I can imagine.
You know, I always thought that Tanya meant something to Jake.
She did, Frisco. Jake loved Tanya.
Well, he's got a hell of a way of showing it.
He was torn up over her death.
Oh, so he decides to ease his grief by representing this kid. Is that it?
Look, I can't speak for Jake.
No, his actions speak for themselves. You know, by representing this kid, it's like spitting in his friend's face. You know that, don't you, Bobbie? Nothing less.
Jake would never do that.
It's not justice. This is called opportunism. And the hell with the consequences.
Are you saying that Jake took Corey's case to further his career?
Well, if I don't look at it that way, then I'm left feeling like he doesn't care about his friends.
That's not fair, Frisco, and you know it. Jake defends victims. He defends people who won't get a fair shake unless he sees to it.
Victims? Jake defends victims. Well, obviously he can't defend Tanya because she's dead. She's the biggest victim of all of them. She was killed in cold blood by this kid. He sympathizes with him and he's gonna represent him. Now, Tanya doesn't have to deal with that because she's not around. But Tony has to deal with that choice the rest of his life. He's the victim. Who represents Tony?
Are you forgetting something? Tony operated on Corey. Tony saved Corey's life.
And that was an emergency. It was his job. And he forgot the kid when he was finished. I think he just thought his friends would respect him for that.
Jake can't do anything to help Tony. He might be able to do something to help Corey.
Why would he do that, Bobbie? You tell me why.
Because Jake's not going to say no to somebody who's in trouble. And if you have to fault him for something, then blame him for that.
Well, I guess I do. Because all I see is Jake taking a knife and twisting it a little deeper inside of my brother.
There's one thing I've learned about taking care of Tony's house and a baby. It's that I'm really not ready for a family of my own. Not yet. Well, not that I don't want a family. It's just that I'd like to give it some time. You agree?
Hmm?
You're not still thinking about Jake, are you?
You know, I break my back for a full month trying to find who killed Tanya. And I find the kid, and Jake runs to his rescue. And I feel like, why did I even bother?
Take it so personally.
Well, we're talking about my sister-in-law here, Felicia. I mean, it's kind of tough not to take it personally.
Defense lawyers and cops have always been adversaries, at least in the courtroom. Your job is to build up a case against the suspect, and Jake's job is just to tear it down.
I understand how the system works. I'm just saying that I wish the defense lawyer in this particular instance was not a friend of mine.
Me too. Because then we wouldn't be spending our one and only day together talking about it.
I'm sorry. I shall put my complete and utmost attention at the matter at hand. Listen, I've thought about it, and I realized I wasn't very attentive when we were staying at Tony's.
I've gotten more attention from strangers.
When?
Your guilt trip first.
Well, I realized I could have helped a little more around the house. I know you were very busy.
I was swamped.
Now, come on, do you mind? I'm trying to apologize here. A little forgiveness would help.
I'm sorry, I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to your apologies.
Oh, that's it. Just twist the knife in a little deeper, huh? If I ever act like that again, you have the liberty to kick me in the conscience.
If I can find it.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
A little romance would be nice.
Well, you mean a little more romance?
No, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about love.
Well, one thing leads to another.
Not always.
In our case.
Always.